Hey everybody, welcome to yet another episode of One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings. Today we're looking at kind of a different brewery that we have right here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's they're called Grain to Glass, and we're going to be looking at a couple of dessert beers from them. They have about 4 different beers that they do that you can get in liquor marts, all your better beer vendors. The interesting thing about this company is that they're also a brewing supply company. That's kind of the main part of their business. So the beers that we're going to try today, you could make these. You can make these in your own home with kits that they offer, if that's something you want to do. So let's dig in. We're going to start off with the lighter of the 2 dessert beers that we're going to try. This is the Creamsicle Ale, the Grain to Glass Creamsicle Ale. I discovered this last year, early COVID pandemic days. I think it was on my 50th birthday, actually, when my lovely partner surprised me all day long with beers being delivered to my home, like all day long. The beer trucks just didn't stop coming as we sat on the front porch. It was kind of a magical day. But this is one of the ones we tried. So here we go. So, yeah, I mean, it's a creamsicle ale, so it's obviously going to have this lighter color, right? The head is almost non-existent. I was expecting a creamier head on that pour, but what are you going to do? Obviously, I don't have any grain to glass glassware. I don't even know if such a thing exists, so I'm using my Winnipeg Jets glassware. Go Jets, go! On the nose, oh wow, yeah, on the nose, it is citrusy, obviously. Yeah, it smells like... maybe I'm just being influenced by the name, but it smells basically like a creamsicle, the lovely popsicles that were my favorite as a kid growing up. Man, right off that first sip, like the very first thing you taste, it is so reminiscent of the creamsicle. Like they did a great job of bringing that together. I mean, some people might think the idea of a beer that tastes like a creamsicle is weird or disgusting, but no, it's not. It's delicious. I love this beer. It's 5.5% alcohol. And yeah, so you could brew this beer. And I find this kind of interesting. Like it's something that part of me really wants to do. I did some home brewing years ago, but that's part of the thing too. Is do I want a bunch of carboys and tubs and things all over my home? Also, I really enjoy variety in what I'm drinking. So if I make a giant batch of creamsicle ale, then that's all I'm drinking for a little while. Not that would be a really terrible thing. So the other one we're going to try today is a peanut butter porter, which is also delicious. And then they've got a couple others. They have an American Pale Ale, which is quite nice. And something called Walter Malone. It's a watermelon beer. I'm not featuring that because I don't know, man. Watermelon and beer, they go together like watermelon and beer. I don't know. It's just not. It's not for me. I know people who really like the Walter Malone, so I'm not cutting it down or anything. It's just not to my taste. Let's take a little look at their website here. So they have a number of beer kits that you can do. They have an amber ale, an IPA. I haven't seen these in stores in cans yet, so I these might just be exclusive to home brewing. But they've got an amber ale, American brown ale. But yeah, there's just tons of stuff you can do, and they've got all the supplies and everything too, right? Like you can get your bottles there and everything you need. They got a blueberry wheat beer. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, definitely worth checking out if you're at all interested in home brewing. That might be a great place to start. You need the room to do it, and like I said, I enjoy going to the beer stores or going to the breweries websites and trying new things all the time. So having a big batch of the same thing all the time is probably not is not as enticing to me as it was, when I was a little bit younger. So it's got the lactose in there and the vanilla and the orange. It reminds me a lot of like a milkshake IPA. I don't think it says that that's specifically. No, it doesn't say anywhere on the can. The words milkshake and IPA together. First time I heard that did not sound appealing to me at all until I tried one. And we're gonna feature some locally made milkshake IPAs coming up in an episode real soon. And now for something completely different. In a nutshell, peanut butter porter. Still desserty, but I mean a peanut butter porter right after the intense sweetness of the creamsicle ale. Gonna be a completely different taste. Here we go. It's porter, so it's poured out nice and dark. Again, not a lot of head on this. Interestingly enough. Ingredients are water, barley, hops, natural peanut extract, and yeast. So a big no-no to anyone with a peanut allergy, obviously. It's 6.2% alcohol. Strong beer, it says. So there you go. But, if you were in a place that served exclusively Belgian beers, that would be like their light beer, I guess. Here we go. In a nutshell, peanut butter porter. You're going to need to do a couple sips of that to cleanse myself from that creamsicle. Although that's pretty intense taste too. You can smell peanuts like roasted peanuts. Yeah, I've had like a number of different peanut butter porters and peanut butter stouts. This one tastes a lot like roasted peanuts. It's really nice. Super dark, black as midnight on a moonless night. Man, it's sweet. Yep. Sweet and lovely. Just like you would expect it to be. That finish is just so strong on the roasted peanuts. More so than peanut butter. Yeah, if you've never tried like a peanut butter stout or a peanut butter porter, this I think would be a really good one to start with. I don't know if it's the best I've ever had, but it's very good. This is quite cold at the moment, and I kind of want to sip this slowly because I know this is the kind of thing that I would enjoy not chilled as much as it is at the moment. I mean, generally, porters are like that. They don't have to be that cold. But I'm not complaining, but I'm going to sip this slowly. So I'm going to let you all go and get on with your lives. Check out Grain to Glass if you are interested at all in home brewing. It sounds like a great place to try that out. At least I know the finished products on most of the beers I've tried from them are very good. So check that out. We got some more episodes coming up soon, so I hope I hope to see you all again. Not that I'm seeing you, you're just seeing me, but I feel you. I feel you watching this with me. It's a strong beer. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sick and I'm tired and I need to go home. Been here all week, just drinking.